G'day, Living the Dream team. Benny here. I'm here with Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
Very well.
So we're going to do this teaching on the focus board. This is just going to be a bit of an overall view on how to use it, how to help your business, and then on the Dream Team, Living the Dream Team website will be the who do you know list and also the actual focus board, so you can go through it and work it out. The reason we did this is I realised that most people needed a map. So, because what they do is that you start building the business, but you need to know where you are on the map, and then when you want your goals, how to get there. Right. So, hopefully Karen's going to ask a few questions that I might not have thought of. So first of all, you've seen the business, and you think, okay, I want to give this a go. So the first thing we recommend people do is to make a list. Make a list of names. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to have a bit of fun here. You're going to see the who. Sorry. You're going to say the who do you know. See the who do you know sheets. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a bit of fun with Karen. I'm going to read out some names. As soon as you hear a name, stop me. All right.
A name that I know. Or?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So Aaron, Abby, Adam. Okay. So what you do is next to Adam, you just put a little line. Now Adam, with attitude, like a really good attitude, what would you rate him? Would you rate him like between 2 and 9 to 10? Or a jack, queen, like a jack is very good, queen, king, and ace is exceptional.
Attitude towards life?
Yeah. And wanting
yeah, exceptional.
Okay, so say a queen,
yeah,
king?
I'd say.
Okay, king. So that's cool. Addison, Adrian, Alan, Albert, Alden, Alexander, Alfred.
I know an Alex.
Alex. Okay, so we'll do Alex. Again, what would you give him as a rating?
Jack.
Jack. Okay. And then we'll just do one more. I'll pick someone else. A Judith, Judy, Julia. And what would you give Julia?
I give her a 10.
A 10. Okay, so what we've done is we've got a list of names. Now, this is very critical. Is you list the names as your bank of your business to get the business started. Now, what a lot of people do wrong is they practice on their really good ones. Don't do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to do your list. Everyone you write out, we want to do a list and we want to try and get to 100 names. So you can go through the list, you can go through your Facebook, you can go through your email addresses, try and get 100. Pardon me. And then what you want to do, and we're going to have this on there's also going to be a spreadsheet on the Living the Dream team, is what you want to do is we're going to list them from your aces down to the bottoms. Now what we want you to do, we want you to pick 5 of the lowest number. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so someone under 4 or something like that.
Because they're the ones you're going to practice on.
Right, so you expect them to pretty much say no, not
and
interested.
That's where you practice.
So you don't burn the ones that you really hope might be interested.
This is not scripted. Perfect response.
Oh, okay, great.
Exactly. So you can see now, why do we do that? Is the biggest problem that people do is if they get into this business, you haven't dealt with talking with other people. If you try and contact someone as a 10 and ace and you muck it up, you get all nervous, you make mistakes.
Yes.
That's why the business takes a long time to duplicate.
It does have a logic.
So that's the first thing with the list. Then what we do is through your upline, we help you to have a home launch. That way what we're going to do is we're going to have a group of people come to the launch. And what we're going to do at the launch is we want to try and find 3 to 4, 5 people that'll be interested in building a business. Okay? And then what we do is then the next bit is that's where we go to the focus board. Now, I'm going to show you the focus board. Say that's you. The first goal that we set is we say to people, You find out from your upline whether you're on the left or the right. So let's just say this person's team is on the left. What we suggest is you put your first 3 to 4 on the left. So
3 to 4 people who are interested in growing a business.
Just three to
First
4
sign-ups.
people. Yep.
Okay.
So you put your first 3 there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then your 4th person you put there. Now, what we say to people is, your first goal, what you want to do is you want to get to 5 and set yourself a goal. So,
On each side.
each side. Does that make sense?
Oh yes. So 5 people signed up in each leg.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you have a goal. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Alright. Now, what we do is, with your upline's help, is what we'll do is you'll go through, and let's say for example we're going to build this left hand side.
Mm-hmm.
What we do is we go and see this last person here, and we say to them, they might be just a customer.
Yep.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the customer. I'm going to use the cards to show you how to build this business. So what we go to the customer, or your
Yes.
upline might say, can we have a cup of coffee?
Yep.
You like the products, just build that relationship,
Yes.
that friendship. Excuse me. And then we say to the customer, can you please help us?
Yes.
Do you know somebody that is like a jack, queen, king?
Yes.
Do you know somebody? So just pick a card. So the person they sent us is a
Jack.
So then we go contact Mr. Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Now what we do is, Jack's obviously good,
Mm-hmm.
interested in the business, fantastic. Show him the system, show him all the information, the YouTube clips.
The list, the launch, the focus board,
All
and
that.
how to do this.
Yep.
Show him that.
Well, you'll be able to see this video, Mr. Jack. Now, this is the main key that I want to show you guys, is how you build depth. Because the whole goal is really, the basics is 2 legs 20 deep. 2 legs 20 deep and your life's going to change. So,
This is 5 deep.
yep. So what we're going to do now is we're at Mr. Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm going to say, okay, Mr. Jack, why don't we do a list, boom, 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 boom,
Mm-hmm.
home launch, and hopefully Mr. Jack will have a home launch and find, see how we did
4
that?
people.
1, 2, 3, does that make sense? And the
Yeah.
4th on that side,
Mhm.
yep? Does
Yep.
that make sense? Okay. Then what we do, exact same again with this 3rd one, is Mr. Jack might be sad, said, I don't know any more people.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we go down to this 3rd person here, build a relationship, help them do this,
Yes.
and then if they're not interested in doing a home launch, right, they might just be wanting to buy products, you can come and see them, have a coffee and say, look, do you know somebody that's a 10 Jack, Queen, King? Ten. That's too good. We'll start again. Pick a small one, please. This business is too easy. Alright, now this is a good one. So it's a 4. So what happens is, you go to see this person and they're a 4. Now what you can see from this is now we're 11, 12, 13, 14 deep
Mm-hmm.
on the left,
Mhm.
right? What we go with number 4 is they're not interested,
Yes.
okay? And they're not even interested in referring.
Mm-hmm.
So what we now do is we go back to number 3
Yes.
and say, look, Mr. 3, you referred us to a 4,
Mm-hmm.
he's not interested.
Yeah.
Have you got someone else?
Yes.
Now, number 3, we might say, Ryan, I don't know anyone else. You go back up to Mr. 2 and say, g'day Mr. 2, do you want to make some money? You know, you're buying the products, you like them.
Yes.
Do you know anyone that might like to try them? So again, go with that number 2. Off we go to an 8. Now an 8 might be really good because even though number 2, it still goes at the bottom here. So that, now being an 8 in value, that 8 might be able to see that step.
Yes.
They might be able to refer you to that Jack,
Yes.
Queen, King. So what happens is you just keep driving it down. So that's the goal, is you do that on your left hand side and then you do it exactly the same on the right.
So you revisit the people that are already in your league,
Correct.
who are already using your product, who are already
Perfect.
involved.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what a lot of people do is they're too busy keep personally sponsoring
Yes.
these people. Where these people here, they're already using the product.
Mhm.
They already know how fantastic it
Yes.
is. They already know that you're doing, it's doing what you said it was going to do.
Yes.
Now, this is where the real kicker is going to come in with this focus board. Is, let's say this number 7 here. When you keep putting people in, what happens is they all of a sudden have seen they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 10 people in their business. What normally happens, the way this business is brilliant, is the points. Even if they're not on auto ship, they still get the points. They just
Every
flush
month.
every month.
Yes.
So they can see that they've got a business there. So why that's very exciting is that what we find is when people have got 10 people deep in a leg, they watch the webinars, they get that much information that the business really duplicates.
Yes.
Biggest problem we have is people running around looking for the sorting.
Sign up and,
Where what we're doing is I'll give you an example. What basically a really easy way to do it is let's say for example I'm born in February, I might go back to my friend here and say what month are you born?
May.
Yeah, May. Okay. So do you know anyone that's born in February?
Yes.
So then see how you send me? So that's that 6 degrees of separation. So once you work this out, it's very easy to keep doing the process
Yes.
and repeat the pattern.
Yes. Because
So-
there's always new people coming in under.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, the best thing about doing this as well is you're working with people that are already using the products and they're already, most people who use the products are usually pretty intelligent as well. So they're going to refer you to somebody that's like-minded.
Yeah.
And that's where it's a real easy, because you want to deal, pardon me, we don't want you to deal with too many rotten apples or get the red apples that are not interested.
No.
So does that make sense?
It does. Makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Now, questions? What?
Do I have questions? Okay. Probably about the launch.
Okay.
I don't know what a launch looks like.
Okay, cool. So that's a good one. So obviously what we need to do, that's a really good one. You see how we haven't followed the 8-step pattern? So the first thing we need to do is get you to a launch.
Yes.
So you can follow the pattern.
Yes.
And that way your team can follow the pattern. So that's where this focus board's perfect, because we can already see where you're falling down in your business.
Yeah, because I've done the list. I haven't done the launch.
Okay. And therefore, obviously no one would be duplicating that launch.
Yes.
And as you can see, now, where this gets up and running is when you've got 2 legs 20 deep, on the law of averages, 20 on one side and 20 on the other, you're going to find people that are going to do the 2 legs 20 deep as well. And that's where you get the real duplication and the real fun of it. So, hope this helps. We'll do more videos. Please put in some comments, give us some feedback, because this is here to help you, because at the end of the day, we want to help you at least go Sapphire. So thanks again for your time.
My pleasure.
Cheers. See ya.
Bye.